Barry Johnstone and his team have provided OB facilities for many of the biggest events in sport. He's chairman of one of the world's most successful mobile broadcasting companies, CTV. A 40-year veteran of the sports broadcasting industry, he's come a long way since his first foray into the entertainment business as a ventriloquist back in his native New Zealand.
OK, Johnson, are you ready for this? Let's tell him your story.
It starts with you love what you do, knowing your subject matter. If somebody says, what is your skill? I'm a salesman. That's what it is.
In 1980, after a 10-year stint in the record industry, Johnstone, with others, launched a mobile editing facility, taking advantage of the recently introduced 1-inch tape format. After an indifferent start, the group switched its focus to editing pop promos, and the company took off. From their truck parked alongside their newly acquired premises in St John's Wood, London, CTV edited some of the most innovative pop videos of their day. Flushed with success, Johnstone, by now CEO, looked to expand his business. The next logical step was OBs, and they were soon televising entertainment and music shows for the domestic market. But in 1987, a crucial breakthrough.
ABC Sports.
American ABC Sports booked CTV to televise a boxing match in Italy. And that was quickly followed by an invitation to Johnstone and his team to work with them at the 1988 Open Golf Championship. Delighted with the results, ABC rehired CTV for the following year. And then the next, and the next, and the next. 30 years on, CTV are still providing facilities for the US rights holders, as well as host broadcaster and unilateral facilities for the Open's major clients.
Barry's different because in addition to having the big picture view, he has a world view of the production business.
And that proved the key to working with the ever-demanding American networks.
George Wenzel and I were on a European and United Kingdom mobile unit acquisition tour for NBC for the Barcelona Olympics. And Barry did his usual job of selling us everything that he owned. George stops and he looks at me and he says, "John, you know, I'm really glad that I don't have to compete against that man in America." Very high praise from one legend about another.
Barry Johnstone is a leader of great people. And we always know, we always can trust that he's going to provide us with the best people.
Back home, European tour golf was becoming big business for CTV. But Barry had an idea to develop it further.
We had been doing the European tour year by year and just using the trucks that we have. I said, if you give me a 5-year contract, I'll build you something brand new from scratch.
Barry phoned me one day and announced that he'd got a new contract in the offing that called for a big fleet of trucks to cover European tour golf. And I said, well, yes, that's great, Barry, but hang on, you haven't got a big fleet of trucks.
The tour gave Johnstone his contract, and within a couple of years, their new fleet was covering more than 25 events across Europe. CTV were literally on a roll. And their success story continues to this day. Their influence on both sides of the Atlantic is testament to Johnstone's many strengths and the faith that people have in him and his dedicated team. Barry Johnstone, a legend of the sports broadcasting industry.